Okay, so the social media space have recently been awash with the news of the United States of America designating Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Okay, and a lot of people have spoken about it, and some people have used politics to want to undermine or the implications of it, or try to water it down, or try to show whatever I don't know. All right. And in the other hand, also, there's also been a threat of a possible that if Nigerians should not show resolve, that they don't show proof by way of action that they are actually tackling this thing, that the United States government, military can come and go on blazing in the words of Donald Trump. Okay. So I have been watching this thing quietly, and I think this is my opinion. All right. So first of all, I support the designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. I support that because a lot of things are happening in Nigeria that the mainstream media are not reporting. If you are relying on likes of channels, Arise, and other ones to spotlight what is happening in the Northeast, then you will not know what is going on. And that is why some people can blindly come out to begin to say a lot of things out of ignorance. There are people who are spotlighting these things deliberately so that the world will see. I served in Kaduna State, Zone Kwa to be precise, and I know what happened between 2015, 2016, and 2017 when I left that place. So there's a lot of genocide that is going on in the north. And we saw what happened in Benue State. The media didn't report it until very dark man went there and did the video. That was when there were some kind of acting to pretend as if the government is actually doing something. We saw the one that happened in Jos, where everyone also went there. A lot of people were against the fact that he talked about what he thought, what he think is the cause of that, and on a daily basis it's happening. There's a guy I'm following on Facebook. On if you don't follow him, I really want to know what's going on happening in the north. Go and follow him. The English allergy. There's one other guy called X-Man. There's somebody called the Seer. Okay, but for English allergy, is one person who is spotlighted on a daily basis. I don't know how that guy gets information, but they are always accurate, and it shows it with evidence. Sometimes he even reports some of the things before even the military speak for some of the ones that they want to speak about. So there is actually genocide going on, and it's targeting mostly the Christians. That one is true. So, but what I think is that beyond designating Nigeria as a country of particular concern, there are a lot more the United States government can do. Number one, they know our leaders who are in a position to actually take action and make sure this genocide stops, and they're not doing it. What they can do is to revoke their visas for those who have visas in the United States, seize their properties abroad, and blacklist them from entering the United States. Some of them have their children abroad, buying properties for them abroad, securing the futures of their children, while ordinary Nigerians are being killed daily. So that if these people are blacklisted and are prevented from entering the United States, and those blacklists is also shared with the rest of the Canada, the United Kingdom, and other countries that the United States government cooperate with, then I believe they will be forced to do the right thing. That is number one. And number two, there are also people who have publicly sympathized or spoken in support of what is happening in the Northeast, in the North. Some of them on the basis of religion. So, and the United States government is aware of this thing because I know they have access to data and information as well. So, for those who have publicly or even secretly supported the cause for which these guys are killing people in the north, or sympathize with them, the United States government should blacklist them and prevent them from coming into the United States. And for those who have properties there, they should, as a matter of urgency, seize their properties and ban them. If they have the United States government passport, those passports should be revoked and taken away from them. I do not at this point support, while I encourage a military cooperation between the Nigerian government and the United States government. I do not support a United States government on their own coming to Nigeria to come and carry out any military operation at this stage. But there's a time will come where we will not have any choice, because look at Afghanistan today. That's how the Taliban started, and today the Taliban are the one ruling the whole of Afghanistan. So if the Nigerian government don't do something yet, then the US coming in to wipe out those guys will become an option. And as a matter of fact, right now, a lot of Nigerians are in support of it. Irrespective of how people are trying to paint it. Again, I'm going to do a separate video on that, but I don't think it's necessary now. But the United States government can force the hands of our. I heard Tinubu will be going to visit Donald Trump very soon, according to them. I don't know how feasible or when that's going to happen to discuss this issue. But again, the Donald Trump has now is opportunity for him to tell the president clearly what they are supposed to do, and the consequences if they fail to do that. Yes, I support the state government withdrawing the aid, because look, people are saying that we are a sovereign country, and so you cannot be living off the handouts from another country and expect not to have a say in what happened in your own country. The democracy we practice today is from the West, the US. Whatever thing we are practicing today, we copy from them. And every day they give us aid. We have aid. So why can't we ask for military aid? Is it because we cannot convert that to money and steal it and put it in foreign accounts? There should be a military cooperation between the Nigeria and the US, both in terms of intelligence sharing, in terms of giving them intelligence, real-time intelligence on the movement of these guys, and possibly even trainings, and even possible put on ground to work with the Nigerian government, the Nigerian military. I believe sometimes during the Jonathan administration there was something like that. Military contractors who were coming in to come and help fight the Boko Haram. So the American government have the opportunity, have the right, and they have the tools to kind of force the hands of our leaders to act. And they can do that by way of revoking their visa, blacklisting them, and withdrawing their aid. I support it. They should withdraw every aid that is coming to Nigeria. After all, most of those aids have been stolen. They have been stolen and embezzled. So they should withdraw those aids. They should blacklist everyone who is in a place of authority, especially our leaders, from the National Assembly to the military community to the executive, at all levels, the judiciary as well. They should blacklist them and revoke their visas and their passport for those who have them. Seize their properties in the United States of America and force them to act. And for those who are sympathized with the Boko Haram or the bandit, what do you call it, the bandits and the rest, the like of Shegumi and many other ones who are not coming out to come and say nonsense. If they have an American passport, it should be withdrawn. If they have their visas, it should be revoked. They should be banned from entering the United States of America, because you cannot be supporting, patronizing, or encouraging terrorism, or even sponsoring them in Nigeria, and you go to other places where the government have done everything to keep the country safe. We want to enjoy it. That is my opinion. Thank you for watching.